let's talk about something else.
Oh, whew.
Congratulations on your near immediate sellout of the next AEW pay-per-view. Yet another one in Chicago. This one going down in February, right after, or same weekend as C2E2. And great close personal friend of the show, Gabe Yoakum, is the guy, sort of the unsung hero who helped put that deal together. He was actually trying to do that deal in 2018 for 2019. But I think the EVPs thought, well, it's too close to All In. Just did Chicago. Don't need to go right back to Chicago. But a year later, it made sense. And I know it's, of all the live shows you and I have done, you enjoyed the one at C2E2 the most.
Yes, I did. Because, as you know, I'm a big mark for comic books and superheroes. And I went to C2E2 last year. Eric Bischoff and I signed autographs next to the Young Bucks. And this was before I even knew the Young Bucks and knew Dana. And I walked around C2E2, and all the money that I made, I spent. Got to meet some of the cartoonists, famous cartoonists of Batman. Loved it. So and this is going to be the first show by AEW within the city limits of Chicago, and I can't wait to be there.
Yeah, it's a cool arena, Wintrust Arena. It's a very cool building where C2E2 is, McCormick Place, and stay tuned. There will be a live show there, most likely 2 live shows, one of which will be Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. And I'm trying to put that together to where we'll be able to do the show the night before the pay-per-view, like after you guys' production meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Come make everybody laugh, stay up late with us, and then get in the mode for the next day. And the next day I'm trying to work out a little matinee show, with, another one of my co-hosts. So
very cool.
Should be a full wrestling weekend, lots of meet and greets and lots of fun live shows. And it'll be a fun time. Every time I've been to Chicago for wrestling, I've been working. So it'll be cool to go and not have to.
Right. So is Gabe go get us a table on the floor?
Did you not hear everything I just said?
Yeah. Well, I heard that yes. Okay, good. Gabe, you the man, buddy. You the man. And I'm so look at Tommy's bleeding his ass off here.
Hey, did I tell you about the attempted robbery? Have we talked about this at all?
No.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking dudes in masks, dude.
Where?
Here at the Conrad Edison.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you being serious now?
Why would I make that up?
Well, I don't know. Why do you make up a lot of this shit on the air? Go ahead.
What have I made up?
Just some things about me wanting to go to LA and see what. But anyway,
I didn't say you made that up. No. I was offering to go with you. Look at this guy.
Is this the towel boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Eric Tuttle.
I have relatives that are named Tuttle. Tommy. Way to give it to him, Tommy.
Tornado DDT.
Yes, sir. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicked out. There you go. All right. So please tell me about this robbery, because I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. But go ahead. Tell me about it first of all.
No. Go ahead. What do you hate to say?
If they came into your house with mask on, I hope somebody killed them.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was a bunch of dudes in masks, and I mean, they just tried to take over, and luckily the only violence is when they were trying to punch me, but they missed by several feet. And I realized this must be the Dark Order. They're not here to hurt me. They're here to recruit me. And then I realized, it's just no holds barred Christmas. It was Matt Coon, Michael Dawkins, Rotten Crotch, Hancock. But no, you got to appreciate a bunch of fat dudes in masks come in, start throwing terrible working punches that miss me. I assume it's the Dark Order. I didn't realize that it was actually just my friends playing a rib.
All right. Like this whole story is.
Yeah. Come on, dude. If I can't fuck with you about the creepers, What can I fuck with you about?
No. I thought for a minute that that somebody broke into your house. And that's why I said, kill them.
By the way, I'm just being a bandwagon dude because me and you have talked about this before. Mm-hmm. I think those two guys, I'm talking about the wrestlers on Dark Order, Uno and Grayson, they're getting a bad rap on this whole deal. Why are people being shitheads online for real? I'm just fucking with you just because you're my friend.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why people are so down on it.
Well, people are shitheads online because people online are shitheads.
Like their matches are good. It's a different gimmick. The recruitment videos they've been doing, even though they think Louis Benson and Conrad Thompson are the same person, we're fucking definitely different people. I'm funny and entertaining. He's annoying. So we're way different. No comment on that.
Yeah. You are there. Listen, there is nobody in the world like Weird Louis.
No, Louis is another level weird.
Oh, there's no there.
Sweet guy. I'm not shitting on Louis. Louis is my friend. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Weird.
I love Louis. Louis is a talented guy. And not only that, now that we're talking about him right now, he's probably replaying it and jacking off to it.
Well,
that we're talking about.
All of these terrible impressions you hear at the beginning of the show that I don't even know are there. And people ask me about when I'm in public and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? We don't have impressions on our show unless it's me doing Diamond or Tommy Rich, his old carburetor. And they're like, no, at the beginning of the show, promotional consideration. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying right now? And then I listen to one and I'm like, God damn, this is Louis doing the world's worst impression right here. What the fuck is Tony Schiavone doing to our show? So anyway, if you hate all of that, you hate Louis just as much as I do.
Louis doesn't do all of them.
Just for the purposes of our story, Tony.
Okay.
He does them all.
He's been doing most of them lately. Okay. When someone put on Twitter, that's the worst Sean Connery I've ever heard. I'm thinking, Louis.
Of course.
So anyway, back to that. Everybody thought that it was you on the Dark Order video. And yeah.
Well, so like, oh, it's a fat dude with a beard. Must be Conrad.
No, it's not.
Anyway, Matt Coon and Michael Dawkins and Jeff Jewett and all those guys did not hurt me.
Well, I'm sure they did
when they broke in their masks and threw their working punches.
First of all, Jeff Jewett was probably drunk.
Accurate.
Matt Coon is got too big of a belly to be able to throw a roundhouse punch.
Accurate.
And who else was involved in that?
Hancock.
Well, he's a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Okay.
Eric Rottencrotch, who by the way is down more than 40 pounds. Shout out to Eric. Yeah, I guess how he's doing it.
DDP yoga.
Nope. That's what he's telling everybody.
Okay.
It's really fucking Pokemon. This is
of that group you just talked about, Rottencrotch is probably the coolest one of them.
No, Rottencrotch is a salesman. He's fun, but the Michael Dawkins is really the coolest of the bunch. Because
I forgot Michael Dawkins.
Because Michael Dawkins will fuck around and sue you and WWE and get everybody fired up at the same time. Even though, see, that's the thing. People think that I've got like massive heat with WWE. No. My attorney does. And I feel a little bad because I have low key put on so many of the boys on Michael Dawkins now. And now WWE is on a fucking trademark spree. Like if we say something funny on this show 4 times, WWE is going to try to fucking trademark it. It would not surprise me if they own Butch Reed facts by the time this shit airs. Cause that's where they are now with Dawkins. They're like, oh, this motherfucker Googled this. We got to get it before he does.
Boy, that is a legal team in a major corporation that doesn't have fuck all to do is what that is.
Oh, you mean Michael Dawkins' company?
No, the WWE.
Why do you hate WWE so much?
Because they fired Eric Bischoff.
Eric don't even hate him that much.
Yeah. Well, he probably does. He's just not saying it like I am.
By the way,
when that happened, I was so fucking pissed. God, I was pissed. Probably pissed more than he was.
I think he was shocked.
Well, he shouldn't have. There's Arn Anderson. Well, he shouldn't have been. Look at this. They got one of the legs of the table up.
Yeah, they're going to try to stick it up his ass.
Jesus Christ. All right, somebody's got to get pinned here.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, they've done up banging with tables and shit, and outside, somebody's finally got to take it.
By the way, that match only got 2 3/4 stars, the same as Danny Doring and Roadkill over the FBI. I'm going to say nay. I like this CW Anderson Tommy Dreamer match stands out to me above all else on this show.
Well, you got 2 guys who can work and 2 guys who characters you're probably invested in, like we talked about earlier. Dreamer and CW Anderson.
Can I tell you about what an asshole my dad is?
I don't know if I want to get caught in this conversation, but go ahead.
So my mom got my dad for his birthday a new wedding ring. Now let's process that. My parents have been married 40 fucking years. And my dad has worn the same ring every day of his life for 40 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
And mom got him a new one because it had some bling on it, had some diamonds or some shit on it.
There you go.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, first of all, dudes don't wear diamonds. Are you a rapper? Are you Tony Schiavone?
Oh, okay.
Don't do that. Well, fast forward and his finger starts to swell up. I guess it was too tight or something. So his finger swelled up so bad, he had to go to the jeweler and they had to cut the fucking thing off. Like they cut a ring off his finger, Tony, like Jaws of Life. But
I was thinking maybe cut the finger off. I didn't know what we were talking about.
No,
here.
they cut the ring off. So then he comes back to the office and he's got this fucking Jumbo Frank finger. And I'm like, Dad, what the hell's going on with your finger? He's like, oh, your mom's ring, she got me, it was too tight and finger swelled up. I had to go to the damn jeweler, get it cut off. I'm like, are you serious, Clark? And he's like, yeah, look at this. And so then he holds his hand up and it is this giant cartoon level finger. And so I'm trying to be funny because we're doing this in an office where I've got like a room full of guys at the time.
You can just say it's an office where I'm in.
Yeah, it's an office I'm in. You've been in my office. There's a bunch of dudes in there.
Right. And I know you're always entertaining.
So anyway, I said, dude, what have you been doing to my mama with that finger? I thought that was a good line. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Make dad uncomfortable. Dad's going to be, oh, shut the fuck up and stomp out. That's what I'm expecting. Instead, Dad gets this giant shit eating grin. I mean, the biggest I've seen on my dad in 20 years, holds up the big swollen finger and said, I didn't do nothing to her with this finger. And the entire office was like that gif where all those black dudes are running around going, oh, cause I'm like, I can't come back from that. Dad has just checkmated me right now. I was trying to goat him into being uncomfortable and he just fucking dunked on my ass and broke the backboard in the process. So there you go.
Tremendous. The unfortunate part of that story is that the term, what are you doing to my mama with that finger is probably going to be trademarked by the WWE.
You know what? We got to get a shirt up before that happens.
Tony's back with Conrad, not your classy podcast. Watch along, try not to laugh. Lowest rules, cat.